Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something very different, something that I've never done on my channel before. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be baking quarantine cookies. Can I just say, excellent idea there, thank you very much. If you've been living under a rock for whatever reason, also very understandable during these times, Subway has secretly announced their recipe for their double chocolate cookies. Now, I'm a big fan of these. I don't know who wouldn't love a good Subway cookie at this moment in time. So I thought I would rise to the challenge and try and make my own Subway cookies. So I'm in my kitchen. Excuse me if this sounds really echoey and if the lighting's a bit weird. I'll also be moving this camera around quite a bit so that you can see what I'm doing behind me. Now, I have already portioned, weighed and got all of my ingredients ready. However, because I'm nice, I'm just gonna run through everything that's supposed to be in them. The whole recipe and everything I'll throw in my description so that you can follow along or just do it in your spare time. So you will need 125 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of light brown sugar, 75 grams of normal caster sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 medium egg, 150 grams of plain flour, plain, not self-raising, 40 grams of cocoa powder, 100 grams of white chocolate and 200 grams of normal chocolate. I feel like it also goes without saying that you will need all your utensils like a spoon, a bowl, something to actually bake your cookies on. Okay, so I have brought you over to the other side of the kitchen, so my counter is here. I'm gonna cut in between this and the phone camera so that you can see what I'm doing. First step, preheat your oven to 175 Celsius. I don't know what that is in America, work it out. As always, combine the sugar and butter together to make a nice creamy little mixture by hand. Otherwise that's cheating and, well, you suck. I'm literally just putting all of the ingredients into the bowl and now I'm just going to break the sugar and the butter together. It's actually a lot harder to do this with one hand than I thought. Oh yeah. Okay, so your mixture should start to look something like this. Now lightly beat the egg and vanilla together. Now I don't have any vanilla extract, but I don't think it's that important, to be honest. I want chocolate, not vanilla, vanilla, sorry. Yeah, so beat the egg and vanilla until the butter is well combined. So that was a successful crack. I'm usually the world's worst egg cracker. So go figure. Now I'm just mixing the two together really badly with one hand. Okay, so now it's time to add all of the dry ingredients into the bowl. So you start pouring, well, technique is called folding. Thank you very much, no soggy bottoms in this house. Basically what folding means is you add little by little at a time, and instead of stirring around the bowl, you sort of whip it up on itself. What I'm actually really struggling with is trying to do one-handed camera and talk and show you. So I think, so that you can see my excellent folding technique, I'm just gonna do this. Oh wow. High workstation, so now you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of flour and then just fold it over just like that. So bring it over and round, over and round. So this is when it should start forming like a dough. So, I have just realised something that I've done wrong. I knew this video wouldn't go to plan. So when it said sugar and butter, I forgot about this little guy. I'm just gonna guess that I can potentially beat it in now. I really hope this works because I'm now about to add some cocoa powder and the baking soda. So rewind, add in your brown and white sugar in with your egg mix, please. Okay, so everything should now be in your bowl, and just start mixing that with the hopefully you're correct, butter and egg. So obviously you don't have to do this, and this isn't in the instructions at all, but just to speed up the mixing process, you can just get mucky with your hands. But obviously if you prefer, you can still achieve the same outcome with a wooden spoon. But I think just for speed and just to fully immerse myself in this cookie experience, I'm just gonna go in with my hands. Don't worry, I've washed them, Rona free. Let's go. Now it should start to be forming a nice doughy texture. I'm just gonna finish the rest of this off with a wooden spoon, and then add in the rest of the chocolate chunks to go in the cookies. So once you are happy with the mixture, it's now time to form these into small rolls of dough and put them onto your baking tray. And this is the final step. So once you have your cookies ready, they need to go into the oven for 12 minutes and then leave them out for 5 minutes to cool. So they will come out quite soggy, however they will harden whilst they're cooling. So into the oven they go. Wish me luck. Oh my god. So they look pretty good. So I put these ones in after. These are the first batch. I mean, excuse the oven, but damn. So just a little pro tip, whilst your things are always baking in the oven, to make the cleanup slightly more fun and for the time for the cooking to go a bit more faster, just tidy up. Even if it's just making a nice tidy little collection next to the sink, because it shows that you tried and you really did make an effort, but you just couldn't deliver. Another great way to pass the time whilst your cookies are in the oven is to talk to your friends, because, well, say hi guys. Hi!
Hello.
Go subscribe to JS and Charlotte. Go give them some love. They're doing much better content than me. It's like, go get them.
You're doing bits, you're doing bits.
Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. You heard her, like this video now. Timer just went, which means it's time to get the cookies at the oven. For health and safety reasons though, I will not be filming this part because hot stuff, baby. And I ain't talking about the cookies. So fresh out of the oven, these are what the cookies look like. So I think they've slightly caught around the edges. So maybe I left them in for a little too long, but other than that they look really good. I mean, they look like someone's just had a bit of a lactose intolerant moment, but other than that they actually smell great. The chocolates worked, and are they not cookies? I'm just gonna spend some time transferring these from the baking tray over to the cooling rack, and then I'll be back in the next clip for a taste test. Yes. Just be careful when you pop them from there to there. F in the chat. 2 hours later. It's been quite a while now, and I've left the cookies to cool, and they're finally ready to taste test. I'm actually really happy with how these turned out. Perhaps I could have got a little bit more precise with the cookie circles, but other than that they smell great, they were cooked well. It did exactly what it said in the method, in the fact that they will come out really flimsy but then harden, which is exactly what they've done. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it tastes like a Subway cookie, but it definitely doesn't taste like a normal cookie. That's insane. It does. No, fuck it. It does. It tastes like a Subway cookie. That's mad. Definitely try this at home, guys. And even though I messed up the brown sugar, it didn't matter. So I'm not gonna go and eat the other 12 sitting over there on the cooling rack. Please get involved, try and recreate this, make your own Subway cookies at home. If you do, please tag me on Instagram, Twitter and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.